It's 5 a.m. and my breathing has stopped again. The world goes quiet like a storm right before the end. You bite at your nails as you run to the exit sign. There's no time to wait because the day has come. Every single night, never ending. It's an endless storm and the rain's unrelenting. But that's the way this world is run, though it is a hopeless one. Even if you keep on falling, keep on moving forward even if you're barely crawling. Although you're half asleep stumbling, you've gotta keep up the fight. Once again, you're lost and not rolling your head. Don't you see what you've been missing? You could be living out your wildest dreams. This tangled maze keeps on twisting, twisting. But through the chaos we will keep persisting. The sound of a bell calls for a new adventure and the start of a brand new beginning. I don't know which way I should be going. It's really scary to run not knowing. But with every step we grow stronger. I know that soon we will find our way because the day has come.
In a quiet forest, we see a 13-year-old boy staring at the sky above him. Wearing casual clothing consisting of a black vest, red pants, and black spiky hair, this was Blaze Wukong, son of Glinda Goodwitch and Banon Wukong. He watched the sky intently, seeing two figures battling each other, his father and Wiccan Ozpin. After a small bout of punches and kicks, the two pushed each other back. Banon readied his hands, unleashing a massive ki wave as Wiccan fired two ki blasts back. Both ki attacks struggled, becoming intense as time passed by, finally ending in a massive explosion. As the smoke cleared, the two laughed together in acknowledgement of each other's power. With that, the two warriors decided they'd had enough for one day, and landed next to Blaze.
Blaze!
Dad! Mr. Wiccan!
Hey, kid.
What's up?
Well, Mom's busy with preparing for a new year of school. Seeing as I'm about to leave tomorrow, I wanted to see how you guys are doing.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wiccan here can do a lot of blows on your old man.
I can't say you haven't grown stronger. Anyway, I'm off. Good luck out there.
Right, I will. Later, Mr. Wiccan.
Wiccan flew off as Blaze and Banon waved goodbye to their uncle and oldest friend.
Oh, Blaze, wanna train for a bit? I wanna see how far you've gotten.
Banon gets into his fighting stance, while Blaze nods and gets into his. The next instant, the two clashed with one another in a flurry of kicks and punches. Banon was very excited to see how far his kid has come. His son had come a long way, and he knew he could only grow at Beacon, meeting and fighting stronger opponents. He just knew his boy was destined for greatness since day one. Banon launched a few kicks at the young hybrid, who managed to dodge the first one of them, but quickly faltered and was hit by the following attacks. Soon enough, the hybrid was kicked away and fell on his knees.
Okay, son?
Yeah, just tired. Can't believe I'm going to Beacon this early. I just became a teenager.
Don't sweat it, Blaze. You had higher grades at getting upper level. Twice! Something no other student can do. I even recommended you, even at your age, to be at Beacon. Hey, soon enough, you'll get to be stronger than your old man.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Blaze. With me and your mother around, I'm sure you'll have a blast around there and meet strong people like I once have. Anyway, let's get back to the house. It sure will be waiting on us.
Huh? Right.
Banon picked up his son as he flew up to their house, but not before picking up a few ingredients for his wife. As they got there, they were met by a young blonde woman. This was Glinda Goodwitch.
Back from training, boys.
Yeah, your boy is so strong. I knew he would be ready for Beacon in no time. Maybe Oz will have you be his team's instructors.
I hope so. Either way, just don't break any rules, Blaze, and be sure to use your manners when you form your team.
I'll be sure to do that, Mom.
I hope you didn't bring him on another dangerous hunt like last time.
No, I didn't, I swear.
Good. Now get in, boys. I'm going to have dinner and be ready in a few minutes. How's curry sound?
Hey!
Both boys nodded as they got ready for supper. As Bannon was stuffing a lot of food as usual, Blaze was tempted to eat like a normal human being, but his Saiyan instinct told him otherwise. So he decided to start a conversation.
So, Mom, Dad, what's Professor Osman like?
He is a wise and respectful headmaster of Beacon. I am sure you'll love him.
Amazing! Do you think my team would be just as cool as Team Sunglow?
Of course you will. I know you and your team will be up there with your father and I. Know that going up there will be tough, especially since you're 4 years early. No one has ever got a promotion like that.
I know, but I'm up for the challenge.
Glinda looked at her son. Her once little boy was all grown up, and she couldn't help but smile.
You've really grown up, Blaze. Still, tomorrow I want you boys up bright and early.
And the boys did just that the next morning. Blaze went on the airship to Beacon that next morning and sat by the window, looking over his home to which he won't be seeing till next break.
Here we go, Blaze. New home, new school, and new people.
Blaze!
Yeah!
Blaze turned around to see two girls walking up towards him. A teenage girl with long blonde hair wearing biker-like clothes and lilac eyes, accompanied by a young girl with gothic-style clothes and a red cape to match her red and black hair and silver eyes.
Yang! Ruby!
Blaze went up and hugged his two old friends, and they repaid the gesture. Unfortunately for the boy, Yang was hugging a little too tight for the young hybrid, and was struggling to breathe, unsure if the blonde was trying to hug him or kill him.
Oh, crap. Sorry about that, Blaze.
That's fine. So, what are you guys doing here?
Ain't it obvious, Shorty? We're going to Beacon, and my baby sis got to Beacon 2 years early.
Yang, please, stop.
But I'm so proud of you.
Really, sis, it was nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible. You should have seen this girl. She was able to stand up to someone like Roman Torchwick.
Wait, Roman? As in Roman Torchwick?
Yeah, everyone is gonna think she's the bee's knees.
I don't want to be the bee's knees, okay? I don't want to have any kind of knees. I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees.
What's with you? Aren't you excited?
Of course I'm excited. I got moved ahead 2 years. I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
Hey, look at me. I'm younger than you, and I'm also going to Beacon years early. It's all gonna be new to me too, but I know we'll be fine, Ruby.
Thanks, please.
The trio's attention was quickly drawn to the newscast of Vale News Network playing nearby, talking about the criminal rogue Roman Torchwick having escaped before mentioning a protest involving the White Fang. They were also speaking about a mysterious aura, all of which confused Blaze, but his thought was cut off as a hologram of his mother replaced the news feed.
Hello, and welcome to Beacon. My name is Glinda Goodwitch. You are among a privileged few who have received the honor of being selected to attend this prestigious academy. Our world is experiencing an incredible time of peace, and as future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task, and now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and training to protect our world.
Blaze smiled, looking at his old school Signal Academy, along with Ruby and some other students.
Well, I guess the view isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
It was a nice moment while it lasted.
I wonder who we're gonna meet.
I just hope they're better than Vomit Boy. Oh, yay! Gross! You have puke on your shoe!
Gross, gross, gross,
Get
gross,
away!
gross,
Get away
gross,
from
gross,
me!
gross.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Soon enough, the ship arrived at the prestigious Beacon Academy. As the doors of the ship opened, Jean-Arc bolted out and ran over to the nearest trash can, hunching over it as his air sickness got the better of him. Blaze felt bad for the blonde as he walked past, deciding to leave his two friends and check up on Vomit Boy.
Huh? Hey. You're right?
The blonde man looked up at him before quickly turning back and throwing up some more. Blaze decided to buy him a bottle of water from the nearby vending machine and gave it to him.
Thanks.
No problem. I just saw you over there and I decided to help you out, seeing as you're sick and all.
Wait.
So, I'm Blaze.
John.
Nice to meet ya.
After Jean had finished and cleaned himself up, the boys headed down to the front of the school. Perhaps things wouldn't be so bad after all for the hybrid. As the two reached the school's Hunter Monument, they stared at a beacon tower in awe. All Blaze could say was that he's so excited to be staying here.
Hey, I said I was sorry, princess.
Blaze and Jean heard Ruby's voice from the distance and turned to see the young girl dropping to the floor.
Ruby! You okay?
Oh, hey, Blaze. Aren't you the guy that threw up on the ship?
Hey, motion sickness is a much more common problem than people let on. What if I called you Crater Face?
Hey, that explosion was an accident.
Oh, the name's Jean Arc. Short, sweet, rolls off the tongue. Ladies love it.
Do they?
They will. Oh, I hope they will. My mom says that. Never mind.
So, I get this thing?
Ruby pulled out her weapon, which quickly extended into a large red scythe.
Is that a scythe?
It's also a customizable, high-impact sniper rifle.
What?
It's also a gun.
That's cool.
So, what do you got?
Oh, I got the sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got the shield too.
Jean raised his arms as his scabbard expanded into a standard heater shield.
So, what do they do?
The shield gets smaller, so when I get tired of carrying it, I can just put it away.
Cool! Wait, but don't they weight the same?
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm kind of a dork when it comes to weapons, so I guess I did go a little overboard in designing it.
Wait, who made that?
Of course! All students at Signal forged their own weapons. Didn't you make yours?
It's a hand-me-down. My great-great-grandfather used it to fight in the war.
Sounds more like a family heirloom to me.
Yeah. It's good, John. Not many people have an appreciation for the classics these days.
Yeah, the classics. Blaze, do you have a weapon?
Huh? Oh, of course I do. I have this.
Blaze took out a large, thick sword, which didn't surprise Ruby but amazed Jean.
Oh, did you make it?
Not exactly. A friend of my dad gave it to me. It was said to be the most powerful sword of all time. I won't exactly need it as much as soon as I graduate, but I decided to bring it with me.
Awesome! Oh, why did you help me out back there? Back at the ship, I mean.
Oh, I saw you and decided, why not? Dad wanted me to meet potential people, and you know the old saying, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
Hey, where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I was just following you guys. You think there might be a directory? Maybe a food court? Some kind of recognizable landmark? Is that a no?
That's a no, John.
After some time spent getting to their bearings and figuring out the campus, the trio managed to arrive at the Academy's giant auditorium, filled to the brim with future huntsmen and huntresses in training. Blaze looked around when he heard Yang's voice.
Ruby, over here! I saved you a spot!
Oh, hey, I gotta go. I'll see you after the ceremony.
Hey, wait! Great. Where am I supposed to find another nice, quirky girl to talk to?
It's okay, John. Let's go.
The boys moved to find a clear spot in the crowd, though finding a space for two proved to be difficult. Eventually, the pair managed to find a decent spot not too far from Ruby and Yang. However, things felt worse for him as they both heard a voice that seemed incredibly enthusiastic.
Yeah, and we can paint our nails and try on clothes and talk about cute boys like tall, blonde, and scraggly over there.
Blaze was about to say something, but their attention was drawn to the stage where Professor Ozpin had taken the microphone. I'll keep this brief. You have traveled here today in search of knowledge to hone your craft and acquire new skills. And when you have finished, you plan to dedicate your life to the protection of the people. But I look amongst you, and all I see is wasted energy, in need of purpose, direction. You assume knowledge will free you of this. but your time at this school will prove to you that knowledge can carry you only so far. It is up to you to take the first step. As Ozpin leaves, Glinda stepped up to speak.
You will gather in the ballroom tonight. Tomorrow your initiation begins. Be ready. You are dismissed.
I wonder where Dad is.
A natural blonde, you know.
Blaze looked over to see Jean attempting to flirt with the white-haired girl, and by her was RWBY and Yang, who had already noticed who he was. Blaze stayed silent as he put a hand to his face in exasperation.
Hey, you're the one who threw up on my boots!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so remind me again, where did you get that charm? Because I think whoever taught you how to pick up girls, especially someone like Whitey, isn't the best teacher. And if he was, I don't think it was Sue for someone like you. No offense.
Don't get it! I was positive it could work.
Yeah, okay. You might want to hold still, John, because this might sting a little.
Blaze got a rag and pushed it to Jean's face, resulting in a scream and echoed pain. As for Blaze, well, he couldn't admit he didn't enjoy doing that after that stunt he pulled. As he pulled off the rag, the bump had stopped swelling.
How do I look?
Better than ever, I guess.
Nightfall would soon fall over the campus as the freshman students had all gathered in the ballroom, splayed out in sleeping bags. Blaze and Jean were already in their pajamas when they entered the ballroom, once again looking for an open space. As Blaze looked around, he noticed Jean pull out a mask from the corner of his eye.
You brought a sleeping mask?
Yeah, I decided to have this so I could sleep peacefully.
Neat. Well, let's find a clear spot.
Walking through the students, the boys looked around trying to find a place to sit down for the night. Jean managed to find a spot and the pair rushed over to it, but accidentally bumped into two other students.
Oh, come on, not again.
Sorry.
It's fine. Hey, I'm Blaze.
Hey, you look just like Son Bannon.
Yeah, that's because I'm his son.
Sweet! I can't believe I'm talking to the legend. Or not the legend, but the legend's son! That's the closest thing to cool!
Nora! Sorry about her. I'm Red.
Pleasure. This is my friend, John.
Anyway, we're just trying to find a place to sleep right now.
Oh, well, I can show you two people we know. Maybe they have a spot.
Oh, not you again!
Or we could sleep where we are now.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Sure thing. Anyone up for a pillow fight once we're ready?
No, Nora. We should turn in early so that we are well rested for tomorrow.
You're just afraid I'll win again.
Eventually, the four settled down together in the open spot and Blaze rested his head on a pillow, lost in thought as Jean caved in to Nora's demand for a pillow fight. Tuning out the noise of Jean being battered by Nora's pillow and Ren's effortless pleas to stop the girl, he contemplated the coming initiation hours ahead of him.
Okay, well, tomorrow's the big day. But I'm confident I'll be fine. I guess.
As the lights went out in the ballroom, the young hybrid closed his eyes as he drifted off into sleep. Whatever happened tomorrow, Blaze knew he'd be ready for.